YouTube is happening. It is Wednesday, May 28th, and now we're going to talk about the WNBA. There's one game today. We have Indiana and Washington, but there's only two games tomorrow. So I'm just going to combine everything into one video. How about that? That way, we have three games in one video instead of one here and two tomorrow. We don't need to do two separate videos. So, and then we'll come back Friday with a 5-game slate. One on Saturday, really? We might include that into Fridays too. So either way, we'll do three today. So, because I don't want to make a video for just one game. We'll cover these three games: Indiana, Washington, Golden State, New York, Dallas, Chicago. We'll break these games like always. We'll look at the sheets. We'll look at the props. We'll see if we can find some value. So let's recap and see how we did yesterday. I took these plays. I took these six. Dallas crushed, easy. Page buckets was nice as well. Cloud had a rough game. Rough game. Only had I think it came up like 18, 17, 19 PRA. Was not the focus. Was not the focus at all. Plum did hit three threes. Howard, I thought was going to hit, but all of a sudden, third quarter, fourth quarter came alive. And when you shoot that many shots, you're going to make some, apparently. So, whatever. And Phoenix was up 8 with like a minute left. And the next thing you know, they won by like 4. So, whatever. 3-on-3 day. It could be better. It could be worse. If you want the plays typed out for every sport I do, or if you want access to ye old spreadsheets so you can do your own research, there you go. HQ. Go visit. So, enough of that. We have our games. We're going to break them down. Let's go ahead and jump to that first game right now. All right, so let's jump on today's game, Indiana, Washington. Now, remember, this is Indiana without Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark, let me go ahead and show you the injury report. If you weren't aware, you were about to be aware. Let me show you. We come down here to Clark, and we see we'll miss 2 weeks due to a left quad strain. That was announced Monday, so estimated return date June 10th. It's going to be a minute without Clark. So that change. I mean, Indiana still got ballers, so let's be honest. Let's go back here. We see the line. It's still Indiana 3.5. So Washington +3, 163.5 total. Let's go look at the spreadsheet and look at our numbers. 2-2, 2-3. They've lost 3 in a row now. They've lost 1. You can see everything there. And our last 5, our rankings are based on last 5 in WNBA because 1 is a shorter season. It's only a 44-game season compared to the 82+ for the NBA. And I just want to see how 5 works better than 10. So. And we can see numbers-wise, opponent three-pointers, they're the 2 best three-point defenses in the league. Now, the league's only 13 teams. So if you see a 13, that means they're the worst. Simple as that. So 2 of the best defenses here. Yeah, this is all about defense. And without Clark, we come up here, we see 166. And then down here, we're seeing a 157. We're sitting at 163. I could take the over. Based on these numbers, I could easily lean, especially with a 6 and a 10 offense. These are not good. Let's go ahead and bounce over to the props. And this is Outlier. Link in the pin comment. Click it, sign, get you a week for free for every single sport you see up here. It looks like they're getting ready for football. Exciting times. 93 days till college football, I think I saw. So exciting. Can't wait. That'll be the next sport we do go back to. So currently, these are our players. Last 5 sorted. We have 80%, which means they've hit 4 out of 5 games. We're going to look at all 3 of them because why the hell not? See who Boston. You have Kiki has the best matchup. So let's look. Points, rebounds. You in 2025, you have had 5 games. You're averaging 25 points, rebounds, over 21. Going up against Indiana, who is second in rebounds and point defense, second in 2-point defense. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Let's see what else we got. Boston, 26.5 for Indiana points, rebounds. You go 2025, and you see outside of this really, really bad game against Atlanta, you dominated 19, 24, 27. 29.5. It's still 3 over, including this game. That shows you how good she is. She's really good. And then you come over here and see Sonya, and over 3s, 202 in 2025. You've hit. That's what you do. You've hit 2 on average. How many 3s are you taking? 6, 6, 4. I don't like that as much. Not with a 3-point defense being number 2 in the league. Not a chance. We're gonna take that off. Nah, I ain't doing that one. I know you had a bad game here. And you are going up against Indiana. I don't like that, but you're going up against Washington, who is 4th in rebounds and 4th in 2-point defense. I don't know. I might leave both those alone. Let's go. Let's go look at the unders. Let's go pop under and see what we got. I said under. Damn it. There we go. We have a handful of unders here. We have Natasha Howard for points, rebounds, 22 and 21. We obviously want the higher number. That makes more sense. Kelsey Mitchell 3s, and Brittany Sykes. So let's look at these. So 22.5 PR, 20.4 average on 22. You have 20.5 in your average this season. Again, inside score is going to look like it's going to be a little rough for both teams, especially with these defenses. Kelsey Mitchell, there's the Cody Clark impact news. How many threes did you take? You're over 2.5 is your line. How many threes are you taking? 7, 6, 9. That's a lot of threes. I don't like that. Especially you're gonna Clark was taking like 12 threes a game or something ridiculous like that. So yeah, we're not gonna tempt fate with that one. Then Brady Sykes threes as well. I don't know. How many threes are you taking? You're still taking 6, 5? No, no, no. I think this one, I think the play I'm gonna take, I want to take Howard under. It sounds weird, I know. I think I want to take the. You did good against Atlanta, which is actually good because damn. Huh. What about side? Who's better? Indiana might just be better overall, even without Clark, because of this. I'm seeing the numbers, I'm seeing everything. Everything's lining up. You come back over here, I could leave props to them, just go straight up Atlanta. Not mean Atlanta, Indiana 3.5. 10th, you can't score, you can't win. Your points per game is kind of 163 under Indiana. We got props. We're going with the original gut instinct. We're going under. We're going to trust these defenses that are absolutely amazing from three. They don't have Clark. That's going to bring them down a little bit. They have to. You lose the best player, probably the best player. Some might say Asia might be the best player. Either one. So, and you got these. I'm going under. We're going to take that under 163. Show me they can score without, without defending. Because right now, defenses are nasty. 163 under, and let's move on to the next one. All right, let's move on to tomorrow on Thursday. Now, Thursday is kind of straightforward. Let's be real. Like, I see the matchups. You see here, we got Golden State and New York. New York is an 18-point favorite. Come on. And Dallas and Chicago, two of the three worst teams. At Connecticut in there, you got the three worst teams, and you can see what we have there. I pretty much know what I'm taking on both of these because I also see that I have lines, but what I do not have is if I come over to the props and I take off this and put tomorrow's games, guess what? Nothing. I have no props for tomorrow yet. So I can't take props, but I can take spreads and totals. So we'll work with it. We'll do what we got, right? So makes sense. We come back to this. We have the spreadsheet. We have this. We can do everything. So we'll start with Golden State, New York, and look at the numbers. They are hilarious. This is hilariously bad. I mean, it's not that Golden State is bad. They're not really. I mean, they're bottom. Yeah, they're probably the fourth or fifth worst team overall. But New York is just so good. So good at these numbers. It is disgustingly good. They are winning their games by 18 points in the last 5, which is they've only played 4, so it calculates 4. You can see how they are at home. It's the same and about the same. Golden State close as well, so everything's making sense. You have absolute mismatches like 12 versus 1, like offensive versus defense. They're going to get shut down so hard. 18.5 might not be enough. So the point where I'm just going to literally take NY minus 18.5. I gotta do it. It's gonna be New York minus, Golden State plus, or over under. And I don't know. New York might drop 100 plus easy. They might because their offense is amazing. Their defense is amazing. It's like I need to see Golden State, and it's in New York. I need to see if Golden State can actually keep up with them because I mean I expect them to be up 18 at halftime. That's what I'm expecting in this one. So that's what I'm gonna take in this one. Now let's go ahead and bounce over to this back here. Dallas and Chicago. Now look. They're two of the worst teams. Let's be honest. Chicago is popular because of Angel Reese. We know this. Dallas got their first win against Connecticut yesterday. I took Dallas minus 3.5, and it hit. And it hit easily too, because I think Connecticut is the worst team, probably. So now I don't have any props in this one either, but I do have a spreadsheet. Now I do have to set it up. So give me a second while we do this. I need Dallas, and then I need Chicago right there. So boom. See, easy stuff. So now we have it set up, and we see Chicago is actually not great. Dallas has actually got offense. That's what if you can score points, you can stay in games, and they can score, and they are the worst defense. Chicago is. They allow 94 points. They allow 45% shooting from 3. When Dallas chunks a bunch of threes, that ain't good. Their defensive rating is terrible. Their fast break points are bad. You can see the only thing Chicago's good at is rebounding. That's about all they're good at. They're good at the inside play a little bit. It's mainly because of Angel Reese. She gets like 10 to 15 rebounds a game usually. So yeah, the joke is she gets most of her misses. I get that, but hey, they're still rebounds. They're still stats. They still count. So I think Dallas is just better. Now, are they still the third worst team? Probably. Hell, I'd probably take Dallas against Golden State, to be honest. With these, as long as you got the offense they can score, like you're good. So rating 13th last in both of these. So for this one, I'm gonna take Dallas -3.5. So I know we don't have any props for tomorrow, but hey, I got two nice spreads I can work with. Total wise, I wouldn't touch. I have no clue what's going to happen in this one because Dallas defense ain't that good either. So, so I'm not going to mess with that. I'm going to go spread on both of those. I already got the under in the first game, so that gives me 3 plays. Let's go back over here to ye old schedule. And on Friday, we will be back to 5 games. We have all these teams. 1 Saturday, 4 on Sunday. You see how we go. I appreciate being here. Drop a like, subscribe, let me know in the comments what you're playing, if you're even playing it. If you see something I missed, point it out. Just point it out so we all can see it, because I miss things. There's a lot of things going on around here. So go check out the HQ if you want the plays in a nice list typed out for you, or if you want access to the spreadsheets. And I will see you back on Friday for some more WNBA.